Hello guys, here is another in-depth lesson on how to master discipline as a trader. So in this particular video, I'm going to be giving you guys the ultimate guide for you to be able to stay disciplined, to avoid over trading, to avoid revenge trading and all those bad habits that you get as you have as a trader, right? So all these bad habits I'm going to be giving you an ultimate guide on how to overcome them and how to stay disciplined as a trader. But so first and foremost, I'm going to make you understand why this discipline is very, very important, why it actually matters a lot in your trading. All right. Discipline here is actually the key, all right, to your long-term success in trading. Why? Because for you to achieve anything in life, all right, for you to achieve whatsoever thing that you are pursuing in life, you need to be consistent. You need to have some consistent efforts towards that particular thing, or to have some consistent habits towards that particular thing. Let's take, for example, for you to, let's say, pass an exam in school, most of the time you have to be consistent with studying. Right now, if you want to achieve a fit body, you need to be consistent with exercise. So this consistency, all right, you must be disciplined to be able to be consistent with this. If you are not a disciplined person, you will not be consistent. It's just like you are planning to write an exams, and then at the eve of the exams you are not feeling as to read your book. You need to know that if you are not disciplined, you will not read your book. Though you are feeling dizzy or you're feeling the type, you need discipline to be able to help you to do what you need to do. Okay. So this is why it's very, very important. It's going to also help you to control your emotions and stick to your strategy. I know sometimes you're going to get a lot of losing trades. Sometimes you discover yourself entering a trade which you did not plan for it. Discipline here is going to help you to control those emotions, and then it will help you to stick to your trade. Sometimes you enter a trade before price will hit your stop loss, you'll move it. Now, discipline here is the only thing that will help you, because at that time your emotions are already high. That is, you're emotionally attached to that particular trade. You're seeing your money going down and things like that. So discipline here is going to help you control those emotions and then stick to your strategy. And now, without discipline, even the best strategies that you know of can fail. All right. That's why they used to say that if you take a strategy that wins 99% and you give to an indisciplined person, the person will not give you any results. Why? Because only 1%, right? If you just fail, if you are just indisciplined, the 1%, negative 1% will jeopardize everything that you have labored for. All right. So this is why this matters a lot when it comes to trading. All right. Discipline, it matters a lot when it comes to trading, because your long-term success depends on, are you disciplined? Are you going to be following your plan every day and night? All right. So as we move on, I'm going to be giving you guys step by step on how you can be able to overcome the over trading, revenge trading, and all those bad trading habits, and how to stay disciplined. Right. So make sure you watch till the end, because every step that I give here, you must have to implement it for you to see results. Okay. So now, let's first of all define what discipline actually is. All right. So discipline is just the ability to follow a well-structured trading plan. It's just like a robot, right? When you build a trading robot, you give the robot instructions. These instructions are like a trading plan that you give to this robot. Now, why robots sometimes they trade more than humans is because they are there to follow instructions. All right. Now, you will see that if you put a trader this way and then a robot this way, and you give them both of them rules to follow, or a structured trading plan, you will discover that a robot will do well than a human being. Right? Why? Because normally humans have emotions and robots don't have. But this is one thing that discipline will help the human to be able to manage his emotions and be able to follow this structured trading plan. All right. So you will need to be discipline here is the ability to follow a well-structured plan. It's just also like the example that I gave. Let's say you want to you are on a fitness journey, and you say, okay, every 3 days in a week, I'm going to be hitting the gym. Now, you say Monday, Wednesday, and then maybe Friday. And then on Monday, that's your plan, right? But you don't feel as to go. Maybe Wednesday, you don't feel as to go. You are feeling tired. Something came up. This discipline is the ability to follow that plan. So if you are not able to follow a particular plan, this is simply because you are not disciplined. You are not disciplined to right? Now, also consistency in actions regardless of market conditions. So this is another explanation, right? If you are not able to be consistent with your actions, regardless of whether you are having a losing trade or you are having a winning trade, whatsoever outcome that you're having, you need to stay consistent with your actions, right? This means that if you have laid out a structured trading plan and then you are following it, you have to stay consistent with it. Whether you are having a losing trade, whether you are not making money, you have to stay with that, with those actions, right? Because at the end of it, that's when you are going to get the result, the outcome of, or the results of your trades. All right. Now, most this exactly where I'm driving to, right? So we are going to, as we move forward, I'm going to be giving you these very big mistakes how that we make, and then how you can be able to solve these problems, right? So managing emotions and making rational decisions. Now, if you're not disciplined, you will not be able to manage your emotions. If you are not disciplined, you will not be able to make rational decisions. Decisions means that you, rational decisions here simply means you make a decision that it is according to your structured trading plan. All right. You are not making that decision based on how you feel. So discipline is simply just the ability to follow a well-structured trading plan, the consistency in actions, regardless of what the market is doing, regardless of market conditions, and also the managing of emotions and making rational decisions. So let's move on to actually the foundation of discipline. All right. Now, building a strong foundation when it comes to discipline, there are things that you have to lay as the foundation. You need a solid foundation to lay before you can be able to achieve discipline when it comes to your trading. First things first, you need a trading plan. All right, you need a trading plan. I think I've made a video already on this trading plan, and if I'll still look, if I haven't, I'm going to make a good video on how to develop a trading plan. All right, so make sure that you subscribe so that once I make the video, you are going to be notified. So the first stone on your foundation when it comes to uh, wanting to be disciplined in your trading is having a trading plan. You have to set criteria for entries and exit. How do you enter your trade? This needs to be stated clean and clear. How do you exit your trade? It needs to be there clean and clear. All right. This is what needs to be on your trading plan. Remember what we said here, right? That is the ability to follow a well structured trading plan. And now, if in this your plan, you have to set these criteria for your entries and your exits. All right. You have to clearly define your goals and your strategy. Your strategy needs to be clearly defined. So you have to clearly define your goals, clearly define your strategy. All right. Now, a roadmap to guide your decisions. So, how the decisions that you make, need to have a roadmap that guides it. All right. You are not just going to be making random decisions upon that. No, you need to have a guide on how you make your decisions. And now, after you've stated all your trading plan, once your trading plan is intact, all right, that's one stone on your foundation. Then you have to get your risk management. Now, risk management here is going to protect your capital with stop losses orders, right? Now, for example, let's just say that you win like uh 9 trades out of 10, and then the last one, because normally you don't know the outcome of every trade that you're taking, right? So which means it can be a win, it can be a losing trade, right? Now, if you're taking if you're in a 10 streak of trades and then you take 9 wins, and then let's say this 9 wins even takes you $100 account to maybe 200, and then the number 10 trade that you were supposed to take to be the last one, and then you did not follow good risk management, and unfortunately it ends up to be a loss. What happens here is that you're going to lose all that account, right? You're going to lose all the profits that you have made already. So this risk management here is one of the stones on your foundation, which is going to help you to be disciplined. All right. You have to protect your capital. You have to state whether how much are you, what is your stop loss? All right. How much are you risking? You should never be risking 1 to 2% highest of your account. That should be the max. All right. But now also, I know that this quite depends on your account size, because let's say if you have a $10 account, you won't be actually talking of risking 1% of it, because it will be unrealistic, right? But know that once you have a certain account type, you should know that your risk has to be very minimal. Your risk has to be very minimal. All right. So because with this, 1 to 2%, which is like the standard for the industry. I know that with people with a small lot account size, people will come in to deposit $10, $15. If you are trading this type of account size, you cannot literally risk based on percentages, right? Because 1% of $10 will be too small, right? Will be too small to risk in a particular trade. So you need to state clear how much you are risking in a trade, and this should be minimal. This should be a percentage that will still protect your capital. This should be a percentage that will help you to enter maybe 100 trades before. If all of them are losses, that's when your account will be blown, right? So you need to give a percentage risks that will protect your capital even if you are on a 10 streak of losses. All right. So you have to have a consistent routine. A consistent routine here will help you to be able to develop and stick to a daily trading routine. If you say that, okay, every day I'm going to take only 2 trades, that should be a routine, and it should be as that it is, right? You should not mix it up. If you say that every day you are taking 2 trades and then today you are already taking 5 trades, that's not a consistent routine. All right. That's not how discipline is. Remember, we are already building the foundation of discipline as a trader. You need to set consistent results and routines. You have to develop and stick to a daily trading routine. How many trades are you taking a day? If you take a losing trade, are you going to take another one? If you take 2 wins, are you going to take another one? If you take 1 win, are you going to take another one? All right. So these are the things that you have to stick to them. It should be a daily routine, because if you know that, okay, today I'm going to take only 2 trades. If I lose all of them, I'm done for that day. This will help you to build that discipline mindset, to know that, okay, you are not going to start chasing after trades because you have lost 2 trades already. Maybe you take your first 2 trades and then there are losses, and then you start revenge trading, trying to catch up, maybe thinking that a third trade can be a win. What if it's still going to be a losing trade? That's not how you should be trading. You have to set a consistent routine to follow throughout your day, right? So you also include market analysis and reviewing your trades every day. Once at the end of the day, review the trades that you took, the mistakes that you make, so that you can learn from them. All right. So these are the 3 main stones that needs to be on your foundation when you are building discipline as a trader. Your trading plan, whether whatsoever thing that you're trying to be disciplined at, whether not on trading, you need a plan, and then you need risk management, and you need a routine, consistent routine. All right. Also, I like to give this example about fitness, because if you, let's say you want to be a professional bodybuilder, first and foremost, risk management here is just like you protecting yourself in the gym from injuries, right? If you are doing squats, you have to wear a belt or tie your knees, all those things to protect yourself from injuries. Also, you need to have a plan. How many days are you going to the gym? 4 days a week, 3 days a week. That's your plan. Now, consistent routine. Now, this consistent routine now will maybe go down to your dieting, right? What do you eat? What time do you eat? Because all these things will add up for you to be disciplined and to make sure that you succeed in what you are in your goals, in what you are planning to achieve. You need to have a plan. Your risk management should be intact, should clearly state all those things. You should not be a bodybuilder and then sometimes when you are squatting with an empty back. You can easily get an injury on your back, and that can be the end of it, right? So it's just the same thing with trading. If you are trading and you are not using stop loss, it's just like that's just it. It's just like you're driving a car without a seatbelt. Know that this is what can protect you if something you were not expecting should come your way, right? So these things are very, very important. These are the 3 stones that you need to put in place for you to be able to build discipline as a trader. Your trading plan, your risk management, and make it a consistent routine. How many trades are you taking a day? That's it. All right. So let's see now. There are things that will help you, all right, mentally, to be able to be disciplined. That's developing a mental toughness, strengthening your mindset, because most of these things or most of these habits, they start from the mind. All right. They start from the mind. So your mind needs to be mentally tough. All right. So now the first thing is patience. You have to be able to wait for the right opportunities so that you can be able to avoid over trading. I know that was one big mistake that traders make. If you are not patient, you discover that yourself, okay, you see a bullish candle, you run in. It closed up as a bearish candle. You now calculate, you see, okay, looks like this is going to sell. You jump in for a sell. At the end of the day, you discover that you have taken 20 trades. This is because you lack patience. You have to be very, very patient when it comes to trading so that you wait for the right opportunities. Now, how will you wait for a right opportunity if you have not stated it clear on your trading plan? You will now understand that we mentioned that this is the foundation of discipline. You have to set clear entries and exits. Your strategy needs to be clearly defined. So if you don't have a clearly defined strategy and a clearly defined entries and exits, how will you be patient? Why are you patient now? All right. If you're not patient, it means you don't have a clear entry or exit point, or you don't have a clear strategy. Because if you do, you have to be patient to wait for that right opportunity to show up before you engage. So this is going to help you to avoid over trading. You have to learn from your losses. Just the same thing, like I say, at the end of the day, you review your trades. All right. You review your trade so that you'll be able to learn from the mistakes that you made. And if it was a good trade, you learn from it as well, how it played out. And then if it was a losing trade, you're going to look at what you did wrong and then you learn from it. All right. You have to also manage stress. This one is very, very important. This is very, very important. You have to use techniques like deep breathing and taking breaks. Taking breaks here is also very, very important. And deep breathing here, this is simply meditation. All right. It is also good. You can practice meditation. This helps to keep you calm. All right. This helps to keep you calm and so that you will be at the present moment. All right. And then also taking breaks too is very good. I've talked a lot about meditation. As a trader, you need to put this into your routine. In a day, maybe before you start trading, try to meditate even for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. This is to calm your mind. All right. Calm your mind. Now, there are a lot of videos online about meditation, even about trading meditation and all those for traders. All right. It is very, very important. Meditation helps a lot. It helps to calm your mind, brings you to the present moment, and then for you to clear your thoughts, because all these bad habits that they come in the form of thoughts, right? So when you are meditating, you'll be able to control your thoughts. All right. So taking a break too, it's very, very important. Sometimes maybe you can take a loss, you just need to take a break, close your laptop or your phone, just take a break, take a walk somewhere, and then you come back. If you're all right, so learning from your losses is very important. You have to review every trade that you take at the end of the day. Is it a losing trade? Is it a winning trade? There must be something there that you will learn from it. Stress management is very, very important. Taking deep breaths, right? This is all about meditation. Sit quietly, meditate, control your thoughts. This will help you calm, right? And be able to control the thoughts that will come into your mind. Also, taking breaks too is very, very important. Maybe you're in a losing streak, you just have to take a break from trading, reassess yourself, maybe distract yourself a little bit, then you come back, you reevaluate you reevaluate yourself, and then you see where you're lacking and what you're doing that is not correct. All right. And then you put it into practice. All right. So developing a mental toughness is very, very important. Patience, learning from your losses, and stress management. These are the key things for you to have that to strengthen your mindset. All right. So let's talk about these common mistakes that traders they make. Now, the first common mistake that traders make is impulsive trading. All right, impulsive trading. You will probably find yourself maybe getting angry after a trade might have hit your stop loss, and then just reverse at the moment, and then you start now to revenge. You're like, you increase your lot size in the sense that you want to just get 2 pips and to recover all that you have lost. Maybe price just come, even the spread, sometimes it's just spread that will take you out, and because of that you get so furious that you want to revenge trade. All right, these are very, very bad mistakes, very, very bad habits when it comes to trading. Impulsive trading. All right, impulsive trading, it is start with over trading and revenge trading. These things are not good. All right. Also, you can, if you don't follow your trading plan, you will be bound to overtrade. You'll be bound to revenge trade. Now, let's take, for example, that today, all right, you say you are going to take only two trades, and then those two trades are losses. Your plan says stop trading for today. But then what is going to happen? If you somebody is suffering from impulsive trading, what are you going to do? You will want to revenge trade, or you want to overtrade. That means you want to take the third one. Maybe it's going to be a win. You want to take the fourth one. At this point, even if the setups are somehow good, or you will try to force your way, all right, you will try to chase some trades along the way so that at least to recover maybe some losses that you have made. And trust me, this never ends well. You will instead add more losses, and at the end of the day you will regret why you went out of your trading plan. I've been there before, and I say this from experience, right? The moment you start chasing price, the moment you start chasing trades, trying to recover some losses that you have made, at that time you are not thinking straight, and most of the setups that you see will end up blowing your account. So mistake number two is chasing losses. You have to accept losses and move on. The market doesn't care about you. The market doesn't know why you are trading. It's just doing its thing. It has to move, whether you are buying or whether you're selling. If it is to buy, you buy. Whether you are trying to sell to take your parents to the hospital, or the market doesn't really care about you. It doesn't even know that you exist, right? So you once you define your risks, you define your trading plan, your strategy is well defined, your stop loss is in place. If the market gives you a loss, accept it, learn from it, review the trade, and that's it. You move on. You have to just stick to your risk management rules. Remember, as first we mentioned that discipline here is what is going to uh, guarantee your long-term success in trading. Right now, this is because you're going to take so many trades, and most of the time, losses will be so random in between the trades, right? So you have to keep on taking these trades with a particular risk management. And if you're having an edge at the end of maybe a week or month, you are going to discover that you will be in profit, right? Maybe starting on Monday, you might have losses. Tuesday, you might have losses. Wednesday, you might have losses. But Thursday, Friday, maybe you have wins. And then at the end of the week, you discover that you are up with a good percentage if you had stick to your management rules. All right. So mistake number three is overconfidence. This one here, it's really, 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 really a big deal for so many traders. The moment you get yourself winning two trades in a row, three trades in a row, five trades in a row, that is, you enter to that state of euphoria that you feel like you have mastered this, and then only at that click of a moment you increase that lot size and everything just goes south. That's very bad, right? Overconfidence. This is something I've actually suffered from as well. All right. And even up to now, sometimes I still suffer from it. Okay. Overconfidence. Sometimes you just hit wins, and you feel like you can't lose a trade. That moment that you feel like this one now is going to be the another best trade, you want to increase the lot size. That's the trap. That's when you are going to be trapped at that time. The moment you feel like trying to step up your risk management, trying to step up your risks in a trade because you have taken some consistent wins, that's the time that devil is saying that, okay, come on, let's have this one now. That's the time you are going to ruin everything. So you have to review your performance regularly so that you stay grounded. All right. Always read your trading plan even before you start the day. Know that you are risking this amount, no matter whether the conditions of the market are very favorable to you or not. All right. The only thing is that you can let your winners run, not that when you take some few wins, you start to increase your lot size so that you are feeling like you should earn more now on this particular trade. No. Review your performance regularly and stay grounded. All right. So these three mistakes are the mistakes that are holding a lot of people back: the revenge trading and the over trading, all right, which is under impulsive trading. Now, chasing losses. Some people don't accept losses. All right. I'm going to show you an example on the chart where people will not accept losses. All right. You see a very good setup. Maybe you see an A plus setup. You sell, and then the market is like, once you hit your stop loss, you shift it a little bit. You are not accepting losses. You don't want to accept it. You don't want to accept that you can be wrong. Why? There is no 100% setup. There's no setup that will play 100%, right? So, which means you need to understand that you have to accept a loss if there's going to be one. You have to stick to risk management. Your rules need to be set clear. If it is a robot, the robot will not even bother. The moment the a pip is violating that setup, your robot closes your trade for you. So why you as a trader now, you are feeling like you are not this trade should play out. It's not supposed to play out. Maybe at that time, some people are even saying that okay, remember people are buying and selling, right? Maybe at the moment that you sold and then price is about to hit your stop loss, maybe it is about to hit somebody's take profit, and the person is smiling that okay, this trade is about to hit my take profit, and he's taking screenshots, and you're there shifting your stop loss. Maybe you are shifting your stop loss now, the person is going break even to allow the trade to give you more profit. All right, so you need to accept your losses and then you move on. All right, you need to accept your losses and you move on. So building a discipline practice is very, very important. You have to practice this daily. Practice discipline daily. Start with small achievable goals. Just start something that will help you to become disciplined. Is it exercising? Maybe just say every day I'll exercise 30 minutes, whether you're feeling like to do it or not. Maybe you want to, okay, every day I'm going to read for 30 minutes. Start it. Whether you're feeling as to read or not, just do it. All right. You are practicing discipline. If you're not disciplined in your normal life, it will not be easy for you to be disciplined in trading, because this is all about following rules. All right. So you have to also use a trading journal. I think I've made a video on trading journal using Notion, which is I think it has been one of the best journal videos that I've made. All right. You have to also use a trading journal to track your performance. I think I've made a video on this trading journal using the Notion. If you just check on my channel, you're going to see it. Now, you need a journal as a trader to be able to track your performance. All right, so that you'll be able to know what is working and what is not working, how to edit your strategy, and how to make it up if there is something lacking out of your strategy, right? So reflect on your discipline daily and adjust your plan. Check after every day. Look, what did I do today? All right, did everything went as I planned? If it did, then that's okay. You are moving on to the right track. Just make sure that you practice discipline daily. All right, practice it. Whether just start. All right, small achievable goals. Make sure that you achieve them. Just start practicing it daily. Daily. Have a trading journal. Even if you are not a trader, use a journal to track your day activities. Let not be somebody that throughout the day you're only on social media, on TikTok. No. All right, you have to track your daily activities. You are track your and adjust your plans. All right. So let's recap this. Discipline is very, very essential for your trading success. It is not something that I know a lot of you know already, right? Just you following the lesson right up to this moment, you must have noticed that discipline is actually what has been stopping you from not being profitable. Because first and foremost, you need discipline to be able to stick to a strategy. A lot of you start this strategy in a few months, you get some 3 losses, you run to another mentor on YouTube, try to look for a holy grail. This is just because you are not disciplined. If you are disciplined, you will know that you have to stick to this strategy no matter how the market conditions are. You can only change a strategy after you have had a track record of it and you discover that okay, this strategy is not really working. All right. That's the only time you should change it. But if your strategy is working, you have to stick to it. Just stick to it, practice more, and then consistently follow the rules of that strategy. So a discipline is essential for your trading success. It requires practice, patience, and persistence. You need to practice to become disciplined. All right. You're not just going to wake up one morning like that and then start being disciplined. No, you have to gradually climb the steps. You have to gradually climb it. It's discipline. Discipline is everything. Start building your discipline today. All right. For long-term rewards. I know that the pain of discipline is quite big, right? But the regret of not being disciplined is going to be worse. It's going to be worse. I know that sometimes when you blow an account and then you feel like, okay, this was actually because I removed my stop loss. Why did you remove your stop loss in the first place? Because you were not disciplined. All right. If you were disciplined, you would have accepted the pain of maybe $10 loss. All right. That was like the pain of discipline. You accept that $10 loss or $100 loss. Now, because you were not disciplined, now you are regretting losing a $1,000 account. You are regretting losing a $100 account. So you see, the pain of discipline is it's minimal to that of regret. Right. So just start building your discipline today. Start it for your long-term rewards. If you're looking at having a goal, it's discipline that will take you to that particular. It's just like this, like I said, it is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. If you want to be a successful trader, start working on your discipline today. If you are not disciplined, you can never make it as a trader, because you will need discipline to follow rules that will make a strategy to be successful. Remember, I said at first that if you have a wonderful strategy, if you have an amazing strategy, 99% win rate, and you give to somebody that's not disciplined, the person will never make profits from that strategy. All right. So that is, just know that if you are not disciplined, if you don't decide to be disciplined today, you are not going to be a profitable trader. All right. Because what, you are not going to follow trading rules based on your strategy. You clearly maybe state your strategy rules and all those things, exit, but you will not be able to follow them because you are not disciplined. So start today to be able to achieve your results as time moves on. All right. So guys, I hope this video was impactful. I believe you have learned something new. And if you have any more questions, please leave them on the comment section. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and share with your friends. Let's stay disciplined and stay profitable. Thank you guys, and God bless you.